Good morning to all the ones who follow the rising sun in the morning meditation Monday morning. We are a bit later here this morning because my recording did not work. So technique and spiritual energy seemed not to fit together. And it's interesting. It's not easy to repeat, but I try my best. So this morning I was very much in the frequency where I felt the knowing and the not knowing really want to become aware of each other and meet as a wholeness. Maybe it was initiated because a good friend asked me yesterday, yes, but how do you know? How do you follow your spiritual energy and how do you trust? And often people ask me this. And my first answer is, I don't know. And exactly this becoming aware that we often think we know, and that what we think we know is our habit, our program. I don't have anything against habits. I think habits are necessary for life, but to becoming aware of them. And when I try to listen to the frequency, then I mainly first watch how many thoughts we have in our program and to understand that I am not the slave of my thoughts, but there is something conducting my thoughts, my perceiving the world. And when I leave all programs behind, then always comes this moment where awareness itself becomes so powerful. And the miracle that I can feel, that I can listen, that I can see, not knowing who is this. Beyond all my programs, I only see that something sees and that something perceives. And this is such a miracle. And when we are then ready to really listen, then there can come the voice of intuition, then there comes the inner awareness and the inner clarity. And if I don't know, then have the calmness to wait until something knows. And this is for me always such an amazing learning and teaching that we can leave our patterns behind for a while and from there receiving clear instructions what life wants us or where life wants us to be. I face a lot of confusion at the moment in many people who don't know anymore what is mine to do. The old system doesn't work anymore. And then there comes the not knowing. And mostly it's accompanied with fear, with mistrust. Even best friends suddenly who went a walk together for many years, suddenly they come to the point that they don't think I know you, but I don't know you. And then to really find the contact. What is truth? Truth is not a definition. Truth is not an opinion. It's this meeting point from center to center. And to make this, to come to this kind of awareness, this is for me spiritual practice. So when I have a question, I try to focus on this question, open the channel, I switch the radio on, and from there looking for instructions. And I cannot listen to the music if I don't switch the radio on. So it is an inner readiness to come to this not knowing, and from this point, in a really newborn awareness, listen to the what comes then. And if I bring this picture again from the eagle and the condor, it is that our heart, our compassion, our feeling, our intuition want to meet our capacity to analyze, to think, to know, of science. And if this two come really together, then we feel as a wholeness. And this is not only a question from the north and the south to meet. It's not the question of North America and South America or Europe and South America. It's really in every one of us that those 2 points want to come together. And with this opening the heart also comes a lot of pain, a lot of compassion to what have we done. It's also about reconciliation, that we ignored the voice of life so long because we wanted to protect ourselves or because we wanted to have a certain security. And suddenly we understand the only security what we can find is the trusting to the power of life, the trusting to the power of the earth and her wisdom, the power of the universe and her wisdom. Yeah, in this sense, may we take the inner child with us for the coming week, and may we find this deep listening and this opening from our heart, and from there discovering the knowing. And I wish all of us a blessed week, and I wish all of us that we, after this week, discovered something new where we can say, wow, this I did not know. So, are we ready to be changed from what we meet in our life? Are we ready to meet someone with this question, who are you, instead of thinking, I know you? Yes, let's go on with the adventure of life, and let's discover the wisdom of life itself in our heart, in our brain, and in our way of acting. I wish all of us a blessed week.